after driver plows through crowd. Developing, as many as 10 people may be injured after a taxi driver deliberately drove his car onto the pavement and into a crowd outside the Natural History Museum in London. The driver has been detained, and his identity has not been confirmed. The AP is reporting that he was laughing at the incident after being pulled from his car and subdued by civilians at the scene. Authorities quickly moved in and arrested him. His nationality is not known, but a picture of the man circulating on Twitter shows he appears to be Middle Eastern. That picture is included below. Even with these details, authorities say it is likely not terrorism. The Daily Mail has more. Hundreds of terrified tourists fled the scene as the black Toyota Prius, a registered minicab, careered into a sign before ultimately crashing into a crowd of as many as 10 people as it hit the silver car, according to witnesses. Dramatic pictures show guards holding down a man covered in blood with rubble strewn across the road. Dozens of armed officers converged on the scene as search dogs patrolled the area. Nearby museums including the Science Museum and Victoria and Albert Museum were evacuated with tube stations sealed off by police. The injured were seen sitting on steps being bandaged up before they were wheeled away by paramedics. Scotland Yard said it was too soon to say whether the crash was a terror attack but have not ruled it out. A spokesman said a number of people had been injured in the horror crash. Today's incident follows a series of vehicle attacks across Europe which have left well over 100 people dead in Britain, France, Germany, and Stockholm. Eyewitness Greg King, a banker at Goldman Sachs, claims he was the first person to call the police after nearly being hit by the vehicle. He told Mail Online, "A black Toyota went plowing straight towards us and the crowd. At that point I thought it had lost control. It went spinning round and as it did that it smashed into a sign and knocked it over. In the meantime it hit at least 2 or 3 people. It then went careering across the road and smashed into the side of another car that brought it to a stop. People jumped out of the back of the car and everyone was running. A member of the museum staff and a member of the public dragged him on the ground." A local restaurant owner told Mail Online, "People started running into the restaurant, people were running around on the street. A policeman was shouting at us at the door to get out. Now I'm trying to calm down my staff." Roxanne Dervlight, from Bristol, told The Sun Online, "We'd just walked past the museum and saw what looked like a car crashed into a building. There were 100-odd people running away. Police were directing people out of the way and I think one person started running and it set everyone off. I was shaking, my friend was crying. We're all shook up." Another eyewitness said she had been walking down Exhibition Road when she heard a loud bang. She said a little boy around 8 or 9 had been injured along with a woman. Thank you for watching this video. What do you think about this? Share this on Facebook and Twitter along with your comments.